Welcome to our 15-minute full body strength workout. The core focus for today are the fundamental exercises that are really going to help you build strength and progress. What I especially love about today's workout is that you have the option of using just your body weight or your dumbbells for this workout. And I'm going to be here to guide you through the entire thing. So let's get started. We're gonna get warmed up. We're gonna do about 30 seconds for each warm up, and then after that, each exercise is gonna be 1 minute for a total of about 15 minutes. So let's get started. We're gonna keep your elbows here by your side and open and close just like that. And we're warming up our shoulders here. Think about standing up nice and tall. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, keeping your elbows tight by your side, and breathe. So you're gonna exhale as you open. Inhale, come back together. Very nice. So take nice deep breaths. Let's go for 2 more here. So feel that nice stretch in the shoulders. Squeeze those shoulders back one more time. And very nice. Fingers are gonna go interlocked over your head, and we're leaning left to right. This is a great stretch for your lower back, and you'll feel it here down the side. Exhale, lean over, inhale back up. Slightly bend your knees to stay balanced. And as you feel this muscle start to loosen up, you can go a bit deeper into the stretch. Very nice. Let's do 1 more each side. Big reach over, inhale back up. Big reach over to the other side. And very nice. Our third and final warm-up exercise is going to be toe touches. And if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Just reach down as far as you can. Stand up and switch legs. So one leg is out in front, toes are up in the air. Reaching down, you'll feel a nice stretch down the back of your leg. Stand up tall and switch sides. Inhale at the top. Exhale, reach forward. So keep it up, take your time here. You can hold at the bottom. You can hold at the bottom for a couple of seconds to get a deeper stretch. But always exhale, lean forwards, inhale back up. Let's go for 2 more. Very nice, final one. And very good. So we're gonna get into our first exercise. For the first one, it's gonna be a squat. I'm gonna be using a chair for my squat. So you can go ahead and grab a chair. And the other one that I want you to focus on is your push-ups. So we're gonna be doing wall push-ups, and I'll show you different modifications for each exercise. But as long as you have those 2 things close by, would be awesome. If you can't do a squat, and I'll show you alternatives for all these exercises. If you can't do a squat, you can go into standing kickbacks. So that's a great modification if you have issues with your knees. You can also do just a partial squat, but I'm gonna guide you through the entire thing. Let's get started. 1 minute for each exercise. Here we go. So for the first one, you can do it with or without your weights. So I'm gonna grab one of my 10-pound dumbbells here, holding it close to your body. You're standing at about 2 feet away from that chair. The lower the chair is, the harder this exercise is gonna be. So we're focusing on control because we're building strength here. So don't just sit down really quickly. I want you to control down and then back up. And if you can't do squats, you can do those standing kickbacks. So keep controlling down. You don't want to swing at the bottom. Keep pushing your knees open. Keep your back straight. Keep this weight close to your body. And again, if a chair is too low, you can just do a partial squat, just like that. If you're worried about your knees, a partial squat is a great option, or you can always do your alternating kickbacks. Let's go for 1 more squat here, and very nice. For the second exercise, if you do have 2 dumbbells, we're doing bicep curls. If you don't have dumbbells, you could do shoulder retractions, just like that. So grab your 2 weights, bicep curls. We're going up, controlling, coming down nice and slow. So curl up, control, going down. So I suggest using anywhere from 3 to 8 pounds for most of these exercises. So for this one, you can choose your moderate weight would be perfect. Keep controlling down, curl right back up. Very nice. This is more than just the bicep curl. We're focusing on our posture and core also. So you can inhale up, exhale back down, the last one, and great job. For our third exercise, focusing on balance, core, and leg strength with a standing march. You can hold on to a wall or chair if you need to. Adding your weights here makes it more challenging, and this is a slow march. And this is where we're gonna build strength in the hips and the legs. If you were to do a quick march, it would be more for cardio. But here we're really trying to slow it down, getting your knee up as high as you can without shifting your weight side to side. So let's control this. Hold for about 2 or 3 seconds on each one. You've got it. Harder than it looks. For anything balancing, you want to stare and focus at one spot on the floor or on the wall. And if you're really ready for it, you can actually close your eyes on that one. That's going to make it really tough. But I don't recommend that just yet. Very nice. So weights can go down. Here's our fourth exercise. We're going to be doing our wall push-ups, or any elevated surface is great. I love kitchen countertops for push-ups, and the form always stays the same. Feet out away, about 3 or 4 feet, hands just wider than your shoulders, and we're lowering and press back up. Focusing here on the chest, shoulders, and triceps. We're controlling coming down. Let's see how many we can do in our minute. Very nice. Inhale down, exhale back up. As long as you're using any solid surface, it is perfect. Control down, press back up, keeping your core tight as well. You don't want to be flat-footed. Last one. And great job. Those are always harder than they look. For our fifth exercise in our circuit today, we're going to do calf raises. Really important to have strong feet and strong calves. So we're coming up onto our toes just like that. So up high, again, you can hold on to something if you need that extra support. Up high onto your toes. And this is where you can use this time to catch your breath, breathe, and then we're going to continue and go back to our squats. So we're going to try to up the intensity just a little bit as we progress here and go into our second round. So keep going up high onto your toes, up and down. If you have any kind of foot issues, these are really good for building strength. Final one, and great job. Let's grab your weight again. We're gonna go back into our squats. Take a deep breath, grab a quick sip of water if you need it, and let's continue on. The lower this chair is, the harder the squat is going to be. So if your chair is a bit higher, that's great. But we're focusing on control, and you can do your partial squats without the chair, or you can do your standing kickbacks. I'm gonna try to really slow this one down to make it harder and really force our legs to work. So inhale down, exhale back up. You've got this. We're focusing on our legs, thinking about our positioning and core being strong. Shoulders are back. Our head is straight. Final one. Great job. Bicep curls. With your 2 dumbbells, if you're not doing bicep curls, you can do the shoulder retraction. So I'll show you those once again. Shoulder retractions would be just like that. If you do have your weights, here we go. The hard part is that we have very minimal rest between all of these exercises. And that's the hard part. We have just enough time to set up for the next exercise. So here, again, exhale up, inhale back down, but as long as you're breathing. I might have made a mistake there. So on this one, it would be exhale up, inhale back down, nice and slow. Exhale up, inhale. Good, let's go for 2 more here. You've got it. Focus on those arms, last one. And great job. Back to our standing march. You can have your weights in hand or without your weights. Marching left to right. You'll feel all of those small muscles in your legs. Try to balance in your ankle, feet, hips, core, glutes. Too many muscles to mention. But let's keep it up here. The slower you go on this one, the more you're really going to force those muscles to work. Let's keep it up. Another 10 seconds. Try to get your knee up as high as you can. See, even I'm kind of struggling with this one and losing balance. And great job. Weights can go down. And we're back into our push-ups. You can do a modified push-up from the floor if you're ready for it, or you're back over to your wall or countertop. Here we go. Lowering down, pressing back up. You don't want the elbows flaring up. You want to keep your elbows down and back. Great job. The lower you go on this push-up, the more challenging it's going to be. And you don't want the shoulders shrugging up. Try to keep your shoulders down and back. A lot more technical than you would think for a push-up, but they are very technical. But you can do this. We're building strength here. Let's keep it up. Final one, and great job. Calf raises once again. Take a deep breath. Let's go for it. Up onto your toes, up and down. I'm gonna make this one more challenging for you by adding a reach overhead. So we're gonna reach up high, inhale back down. Exhale, reach up high onto your toes and back down. All right, great job here. Makes it a lot more challenging bringing those arms overhead. So we have one more round to complete together. You're doing a great job. And 15 minutes really does fly by quickly. As we progress from week to week, we're going to try to increase the intensity of these exercises. You can try to increase the weight that you're using. You can try to do more repetitions. Today we're doing 3 rounds. Let's start back with our squats. So feet are just wider than hip width apart. Toes should be pointed forwards or maybe slightly turned out if you're more comfortable that way. Inhale down. Exhale back up. You don't want those knees caving in. Push your knees open and up. Very nice. Let's control it. You've got it. And let's say if this is harder on your knees now because it is the 3rd round, you can always go to just your partial squat without the chair. But great job. Let's go for a couple more here. Slowly down, right back up. You've got strong legs. You can do this. Last one. And very good. Back to our bicep curls. If you're ready for it, and if you want to increase the intensity of this workout, we're doing 3 rounds, so you can always add a 4th round if you're ready for it. But doing 3 rounds, even 2 rounds at the beginning to start can be pretty challenging. But you're doing a great job. Here we go. So exhale, inhale back down. I've got the breathing right on this one. So exhale, up, Inhale back down. Think about your posture. We are working the biceps here, so think about that, but also think about keeping your core strong, keeping your back straight. Let's go for one more here. Slow down, back up, slow going down, and very nice, into our march. It's a controlled march. Very nice. One of the best exercises for improving your balance, for your hip strength. It's a really important one to practice. And it's not about going quick on all of these movements that we're doing today. It's about control and building strength. We're going to save the speed and faster movements for future exercises or future workouts. But today, let's focus on control. And you'll notice that your heart rate is still getting up. And great job. On to push-ups. So that's a great thing about these workouts, is that we're doing, 5 exercises in a row. So your heart rate definitely does get up. So we are getting some cardio in as well. Back to push-ups. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale, press up. Any kind of solid surface will work for these. The lower that surface is, the harder the push-up is going to be. So level 1 would be the wall push-ups. Countertop push-ups would be a bit harder. And in a future workout, I'm going to show you the kneeling push-ups from the floor. Let's go for a couple more. You've got it. Let's control here. One more for good luck. And great job. Onto our calf raises. Take a deep breath. Let's go for it. And this is how we're going to finish off today's workout, with our calf raises. And we're going to add the reach overhead once again. So reaching up high. You can exhale, reach up high, inhale back down. Very nice. Oh, that one wasn't very good. It's hard to get up high onto your toes with reaching up overhead as well. It's tough on the balance, so if you do need to go back to just arms by your side, that's fine. If you're holding on, that's great too. Let's go for a few more here. And final one. And awesome. So that completes our 15-minute strength workout. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you again soon for the next workout.